So the first card that you have is quarrel. So maybe you and your partner are having a disagreement about something, and you all are really at a stalemate kind of situation. So some arguments have come up. There is somebody around you that is very protective over you. So somebody is defending you, in this quarrel that you are having at the moment. And you've got somebody that is very flattering. So it could well be that this person who's a protector, you're very flattered by the fact that they're defending your honor. But there's somebody around you that is, saying things to you that may not be, they may not have good intent. They're just flattering you, or just maybe stroking your ego kind of thing. So watch out for that. The people are somebody saying things to you just to make you feel good rather than actually meaning what they say. So in the past, you've got a widow. This might have been somebody that you're dealing with, and a pensioner. So you're dealing with two people. One, you could well be the widow, or you could well be the pensioner. So you're dealing with two people here. One is a widow and one is a pensioner. You've had some sort of interaction with these two people. These people are important in your life in the past. Going into the future, it looks like lots of money coming your way. And you are looking, the consultant is usually you, the person who is requesting a read, or the person that I will be reading for, rather. So you're looking directly at the lots of money card. So it looks like there is lots of money coming to you soon. So there's some argument that you're involved in. Watch out for people giving you, false flattering you. And like I said, whatever happens, the situation, you are dealing with somebody that is protecting your interests. But that's really good. Some money coming in for you. Okay, so the general energies of the card is the High Priestess. And this is somebody who is spending a lot of time by themselves, going along by their intuition, lots of secrets being kept from you. So nothing has come to light, but you're also not talking about whatever's going on with you. So you're keeping to yourself, really, and keeping very quiet about what is going on in your life. And you may be waiting for something to happen. So you're waiting for all these problems to come to an end. You've got the end of the moon over there, so you're waiting for things to come to an end, and you're waiting for new cycles to begin. And you're just happy to spend time by yourself and do this. You're not being very proactive about things. You're just hoping that things change positively, or things come to an end, problems come to an end, but you're not actually going out there and proactively doing something about it. So waiting for the cycle to change. And maybe you're having a lot of psychic insights as well in the meantime. So you've got the Page of Staff here crossed by the 10. The 10 of Staffs. So it's the 10 of Rods crossing the Page of Staffs. So it looks like, there's been an end of a cycle. You're pretty miserable about it. You feel that maybe you've been carrying a lot of responsibilities and burdens within this relationship. Maybe some news has come that has caused, because the Page of Staffs usually brings in news. So some news that you've received that has caused you to end this relationship. So something that has been brought in and has left you feeling really despondent and really depressed about it. Now this cycle, of hard work that you've been doing, or responsibility, is now over, and maybe you've put in a lot of work into that relationship, and you're pretty much upset the fact that it is now over. So you've received some sort of news that has been really upsetting for you, and it seems like this relationship that you've been involved in has now reached its conclusion. So what's happening with you in the last year? You've got the Four of Pentacles. You've really been, spending a lot of time by yourself, trying to cling on to the things that, you hold dear to yourself. Maybe you've had problems with money, and, you've had problems with savings. So you can see this woman's holding the pentacles. So she's really, being self-sufficient, but going through a hard time at the moment and needing to save a lot of money. And that's what she's been doing for the last year, and spending, a lot of time by yourself. So whatever work you've been doing, you've been just managing to make ends meet, and you've been trying to, you're counting the pennies at the moment. So in the last 3 months, you've got the 8 of Cups here, which is showing that, whatever relationship you were in, maybe the person has returned to you, but it's not what you hoped it would be. What you thought you wanted out of that relationship has not come to fruition, and it has made you really upset, and now you want to leave it. So you and your partner aren't very, very happy together if you are with somebody. And it looks like, maybe you feel that it's best for you to be alone at this particular time and get on with things. Maybe you are having problems, maybe you do have children, and maybe you're raising them by yourself, and maybe this is the reason why you're having problems with money as well. And maybe you thought this person could come back in, but whatever, to come back in to help you out, but them coming back in has not proved to be something that was was a very good idea, because it seems like both of you have different ideas and you have different values, and it seems like you are not very, very happy together, and you'll want to end that kind of relationship. And you are very depressed. With this Queen of Cups is somebody who's sitting alone and crying, and you want somebody to give you that love and attention and affection, and you're not getting it. So the Queen of Cups tends to be somebody who's a bit down and not feeling very, very happy about things. So going into the future, you've got the Six of Pentacles over here, and it looks like, you are having a lot of problems financially, it seems. And it looks like there will be somebody that will come and aid you financially. So you are going to get some sort of financial assistance. So somebody coming in and being very generous with you and helping you through a difficult situation. So if you're, trying to do things all by yourself, this woman's trying to raise this child by herself, and this man has left, because this is the Eight of Cups. Usually, you're walking away from a situation. So somebody has walked away from the situation, and it looks like the person who was helping you out financially has walked away from the situation. You're having to fend for yourself, and it looks like, and this is probably the reason why you're very depressed, because you've got all these burdens and nobody there to actually help you. Maybe they just sent you some kind of message to say they're leaving, and they didn't want to take any responsibilities, and this has left you with a lot of financial burdens. So it looks like there will be some sort of aid coming in for you financially. You can see that this person is coming and giving this woman this pentacle. So it looks like there is somebody that's going to help you out. Maybe you're going to get financial assistance, or there will be somebody around you that comes and gives you that financial assistance, but definitely some money coming in soon. So what's going on with you? This person that you were involved in was not a really nice person. You've got the Five of Swords over here. You can see they are very, very domineering, and they had you. You can see this person's down. This woman's down on her knees. So they had you in subjugation. They had you. They were bullying you, and there could have been some sort of physical violence over there. But there's definitely mental abuse going on over here, where this person was saying things to you that were not really nice. So you are coming out of that situation where you have been at least mentally abused, and dominated, and put down, and really somebody saying really nasty things to you. So you're coming out of that situation. So what's going on with you? You are waiting for things to happen. You've got the Hanged Man over here. This is a turning point card, but it is also talking about waiting. You've made a lot of sacrifices for this relationship. You've given up everything for it. You can see this man is practically naked. So, everything that you had, you put into this relationship, and it seems to have gone. You are now waiting for a change to happen. And people that's how people see you around, that, you've given everything up for this relationship, and now you are left with nothing, and you're now waiting for things to change. So what you're hoping for is some healing, some balance. You're trying to take advice from people around you, but you want things to get sorted out. You want your life to return back to normal with this Temperance card. So going into the future, you've got the Judgment, the Page of Swords, and the Chariot. If this was a marriage, then maybe you're waiting for this final decision to come through, maybe a divorce, some sort of judgment, some sort of legality coming in. But the Judgment card is also calling for you to change direction, to end the cycle, and to move away from it. If there's a legal matter, if things will go in your favor for this Judgment card, because you're waiting for closure, and this is what this Judgment card is talking about. This is the reason why you've got the Hangman. You're waiting for this closure to come through, maybe a legal end to this relationship, so that you can move on. So you've got the Page of Swords coming in over here. So there is some sort of the Page of Swords bringing in usually a legal kind of official message coming in for you, and you will get a closure with regards to this relationship. So something coming in, it's not going to be something that you're very happy about. The news is going to upset you at the end of the day. The Page of Swords, they just give you the piece of information and it's got no emotional attachment to it. So they don't really care how you take it. The Page of Swords brings messages like that. So it's just going to be a judgment, and, maybe, nobody is going to be around there to give you that emotional support. So whatever this judgment is, it's just going to be something that is said from a legal point of view, and it's not going to be something that's going to be emotionally supportive of you. But definitely a judgment coming in, and it allows you to move away. You can see this Page of Swords moving away from that. So this judgment is going to cause maybe allow you to actually move. So you might actually have to physically move home, relocate. So whatever the message comes in about the judgment, it's going to result in you actually physically moving, because the Chariot card is generally a card of Cancer, and it rules the home, and it usually talks about moving. So this is whatever that, after the judgment, after you receive news about whatever this judgment is or whatever legal matter gets sorted out, you receive the news, and then you decide that you want to move on and leave that situation behind, leave the fighting, leave the bickering. So you're taking a determined stand over here, and it looks like you are going to relocate after that decision comes through. So you've got two cards of waiting. The High Priestess is waiting for a decision, and the Hangman waiting for a decision to come through. And it looks like you're waiting for this judgment to come through, the decision to come through. You will receive news about that, and it looks like then you decide that you're going to move. It also looks like you will receive some sort of financial assistance during this period as well. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Power Tarot. And it says the Two of Raphael. It says, don't give up on those you love. And it talks about kindred spirits. So, there might be somebody around you that is going to be there to support you and give you that assistance that you need to heal. With Raphael, it's about healing, and there is going to be somebody who's like almost a soulmate connection that will help you heal and get through the situation. The second one is new beginnings. So starting a new life, finding your purpose, forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So you've got the 20, which is another judgment card, which is talking about starting afresh. So you've got a new beginning coming for you. So whatever happens with this legal matter that you're dealing with, if it is a divorce, after that you start something new. So that's the end of that old cycle. You need to put it behind you and move forward. And, it will be a time for healing after that. And the last card is the King of Ariel, which says your plans are working out well, professional and financial success, using resources wisely. So it looks like there is somebody that is going to give you some kind of financial assistance, the King of Ariel, and maybe you will get yourself a promotion in your work, or you'll get some kind of financial assistance coming in, but definitely something coming in for you so that you can get through the situation and be financially independent. So there is some financial assistance coming in. There are new beginnings. You might have to relocate, and just see it as, because it was a situation that was, a very abusive situation. It is better that you are without that kind of influence in your life, and that you're allowed to move forward, rather than having to sit in that kind of relationship and have it eat your soul or consume your soul. This is not what you want. So even though things seem very dire right now and you're very, very upset about it, remember that time heals things and you will be able to move on, but at least you are free of that situation and it is no longer consuming you.